How's it going, everybody? Now, I already did one of my not reviews. I already did one of my top 10 favorite movies of all time, and now this is part two. So it ain't gonna be the same list as I had before. This is gonna be another list, a different list that's also my favorites. So I'm doing part two with that one. So yeah, this is gonna be a different list and stuff. So yeah. This one's gonna be controversial because some people do not like this film, and that is Rob Zombie's first Halloween that Rob Zombie made. Now I know some people didn't like it. I mean, I like the concept that it's different, and I don't like to see the same thing over and over again. I like the old backstory, why Michael Myers killed the teenagers and stuff. No, how Michael Myers became the killer. Yeah, then that's why he killed. Because he was not that talkative when he was in there, and then he started making masks. It showed his whole backstory, and then he got older and became that slasher killer that we all love. This film is amazing, in my opinion. I enjoyed this film a lot. So yeah, great film. Next up, this is also controversial. Because I know that much people don't really like it. I mean, I enjoyed it, in my opinion. I thought it was one of the best Halloween movies, one of them. But I like it that's so different. And that is Rob Zombie's Halloween 2. I know that some people don't like it. I like the concept that's different. The beginning of it, it felt awesome, at the first start of it. Like if you got that original vibe, the attention and stuff at the start of the movie. And then you find out that was just a dream and stuff. But there's also good things about it too. And you got Brad Dourif that plays in this movie. That they got to play Chucky, and the guy that did the voice of Chucky. And this film right here, it's a good movie. It ain't bad of a movie to me. Because it's emotional at times. Brad Dourif in the movie, his daughter ended up dying. Danielle Harris, she played in Halloween 4 and 5, and then she played in Rob Zombie's Halloween 1 and 2. So yeah, she died in this, and it was emotional. A moment like her father came in there, started crying, and one of her best friends, Laurie Strode, not Jamie Lee Curtis's Laurie, but this Laurie Strode, somebody else that played it, and she started tearing up. It's a powerful moment in the movie. So yeah, Halloween 2, Rob Zombie's Halloween 2. Now, next up is, this one came with 3 Halloween movies. And out of this 3, I love Halloween H2O. That's one of my all-time favorite movies. Amazing movie. Amazing. I love that movie so much. It has a good story and everything. It's just amazing. Amazing. Amazing film. Next up is that movie Ali. It's a good boxing movie. It's about Muhammad Ali when he became a boxer and stuff, but Will Smith plays Muhammad Ali in this movie. And Muhammad Ali was the greatest boxer ever at the time and stuff. But this film is a fantastic movie. I freaking love this film so much. Very good movie. Love it. I must consider it as a masterpiece. Kinda is. Next up is, sorry, I always gotta make sure my disc is perfect on there. Now this is gonna be controversial too. This one's controversial to a lot of people. People gonna say, why the fuck would you hate that? No, like that movie. No, people will be like, why did you like that movie? Why? Tell us why. Well, the reason I like it is because it's a little different. It's darker than me. Freddy does not play no jokes in this. That's one reason I like it. And I know a lot of people don't like it just because it don't have Robert Englund playing as Freddy. take your mind off of Robert Englund and Freddy. Just take your mind off of it, because when I first seen it, it was a disappointment. But when I watched it, I liked it for what it was. Because imagine this: if this the only guy to play Freddy, y'all would have enjoyed him more than Robert Englund, probably. If y'all because y'all be used to this Freddy. Because I know a lot of people used to Robert Englund. I love Robert Englund's Freddy too. This movie's still a fantastic movie. One of my favorites of all time. Great slasher film. Everything else. It's a great movie. Next up is Kickboxer or Retaliation. Retaliation, Kickboxer. Now, this film kind of has a little bit of mixed reviews. You know, it's a good movie. Good movie. I don't know why people hate this movie. This movie has a lot of fighting in it. Good action. It's just amazing. You got Jean-Claude Van Damme that came back. You got Mike Tyson plays in it also. You know, Van Damme's still the trainer of this guy right here. It's just a fantastic movie. And I just don't know why some people don't like it. Well, that's just their opinions. I enjoyed this movie, you know. I enjoyed this movie a lot. A lot. Fantastic film. Next up is Damage by Steve Austin. Check out the back. If y'all are not checked out this movie yet and y'all love street fighting movies and all that stuff, y'all love like Underground, Undisputed, beat the shit out of each other movies, y'all would definitely, this is the movie for y'all. If y'all like it, because this movie's brutal fighting. Has brutal fighting. Steve Austin freaking delivered. This is like probably his best movie. Damage is a fantastic movie. Brutal fighting. Like, it makes you pumped up when you watch it. You're like, yes, yes, yes. And you start shadow boxing outside, you know, punching the air and stuff. Yeah, it's a fantastic movie, y'all. This film right here. Love it. Love this film. One of my favorite movies of all time. Next up is The Strangers Pray at Night. This film, man. I did an unboxing of this film, I think 2 months ago or something like that. So yeah, I always gotta make sure it's perfect right here. But this is a perfect slasher film. Like, it's like they're bringing the 80s and 90s back, man. Or 70s, 80s, and 90s. They're bringing them back. That's what this movie... It's like this movie tells you that they're bringing all the 80s slashers back. That's what this movie feels like. This movie has some great kills in it. It's this amazing movie. Fantastic. The Strange Pair at Night topped the first one. You know, the first one I thought it was okay. I didn't like as much as some people did. But this film delivered. This film's way better than the first one. And yeah, The Strange Pair at Night. It's good movie. Very good. I like the concept that they're like these families, about these families and the kids move into a trailer park, and a bunch of stuff starts happening. A bunch of kills start happening. It's crazy movie. Good movie. Next up is the original Child's Play. This film right here, man. This film has that creeping atmosphere to it. It's amazing. You know, it's just so good. Chucky in this movie is so awesome. You know, played by Brad Dourif. The voice of Chucky. As the voice of Chucky. And this film right here is dark and scary and creepy. You know, like people think this little kid named Andy is crazy because the doll's alive and stuff. And then his mom, and then people try to take him to a mental place or something. And then and he's like, and his mom threw him on the ground. And then she touched the doll and started moving back. And she got the doll from out the couch. And then she turned him around and look, and there was no batteries there, right? There's no batteries in the doll. She started freaking out, so Chucky turns his head around and said, "Hey, I am Chucky, you want to play?" She's like, "Ah!" And that creepiness music in it. Then I like when she said, "Tucker was damn right, so I'm going to throw you in the fire." And Chucky came to life. Boom. I was like, man, this film right here is a masterpiece with every sense of the word. Masterpiece. Fantastic film. Really good movie. Really good. Child's Play. Awesome movie. Now coming in at my number one. This is one of my favorite movies of all time. Just keep in mind, on the other ones, I like Avengers Infinity War better than my number one here. But my number one's better than the ones I showed y'all. But I like Avengers Infinity War better than this. Keep in mind. Alright? So my number one for this one is Cult of Chucky. Now, there's so many good things about this movie. So many good things about it. It's my favorite movies of all time. This movie right here is amazing, flat out awesome. Because I like the concept that's different. From beginning to end, it's this amazing movie. You got Andy Barclay back, played by Alex Vincent. He came back to star in this movie, and this movie's good. It has great kills. They got 3 Chucky dolls that come alive, and that's awesome though. 3 Chucky dolls come alive, and then plus you see stuff that you didn't see before in the other Chucky movies. Chucky finally went inside a body, took somebody's soul and went into their body in this movie. Finally, you got to see that, and that was pretty good. I thought that would never happen, but it did with Nika. He went in Nika's body, and then I remember when she threw the doctor on the ground and stomped his face in. She took one of the middle doctors and stomped his face in, but she got possessed by Charles Lee Ray, Chucky. He's got his face stomped, blood everywhere. But this movie has some brutal kills. Just like that one where the doctor tried, one of the male patients thought Chucky bit her or something. She said Chucky bit her, and the doctors didn't believe her, so they trapped her down and then put the shot in her arm, and they wish she can't move, and then they put the Chucky doll in there with her. And then when they left, she looked, Chucky doll was gone, right? So she started having tear in her eyes, right? So Chucky grabbed this thing, stomped, I don't know what it was called, but he stomped on it, and it went up in the air, and then there was glass on the roof or something, and the glass fell down, and it knocked her head clean off, and there's more kills than that, but they don't even watch it. I like the concept of the killer doll and the kills, and a good story. That's what this movie gave you. This movie, my number one for this one right here, alright, for this pack right here. Alright, so yeah, that's it for this top 10, my all-time favorite movies. My top 10 all-time favorite movies part 2. It's for this one. All-time favorite movies. My all-time top 10 favorite movies of all time part 2. That's it for this one. If y'all enjoyed this video, please hit that like button, subscribe, and share. Get somebody over here, and peace out.